What up, fam? What up? What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing this beautiful morning? It's so nice outside. Just decided to come out and smoke. It was nice yesterday. And to be honest, I got something to talk about from yesterday. So like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people do ignorant things. And granted, it's not about the fact that they're doing ignorant things. It's just like it's the lack of understanding behind that ignorance. And what I mean by that is I know that there are things and stuff that like I may not know or I may be ignorant to or whatever the case or cause, whatever I'm talking about maybe. But I still understand those ignorances. So like in the sense that I don't know, I understand like okay, I can see how me not knowing might cause me to act like this, or I can see how me not knowing will cause the situation to procure without my knowing. And so with that, I talk about a situation that happened with a friend, and I'm out yet. I'm out, and I'm walking in the woods. I'm just chilling. I'm walking in the woods, and dude, bull hit me up to go to the dispensary for him. I'm like, cool, you know what? I go through. I'm chilling. I'm not doing nothing. Whatever. Yada yada yada. I go to the dispensary. He with his man. I meet his peoples. I say what's up to him, and this dude vibe that I get from him, he want to be in the streets with it. You feel me? Explain simply. So I'm talking to this nigga. They telling me, yo, we about to shoot a music video. I'm like, oh, for real? He like, yeah. I'm like, you rap? He like, yeah, bro. He was like, yo, you want to hear a little snippet of it? I'm like, sure, fuck it, whatever. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let me hear some shit. I like hearing people's music. I'll tell him if it's actually good or bad or not, whatever the case may be. He showed me his music. Mind you, this nigga like white boy. You know what I'm saying? White boy trying to adopt the culture. There's nothing wrong with it because if you could do it with gracefully and people like it, fuck it. You can't knock it if it's working. But it's just like I gotta figure you out first before I give you that title or I give you that medal for that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't deserve the medal, you can't give it too early. You can't give it without the person knowing. So I'm just like I'm trying to analyze him while we're going about our interactions and encounters together. So he showed me his music, and like honestly, it wasn't too bad. Like it was decent. It was alright. Like he had his lyrics there. He was able to maintain flow, rhythm, spit, whatever. Cool. But the thing about it to me is that it sounded like every other drill rap, every other basic drill rap at that. Like it wasn't no Chicago drill, no Chief Keef like King Von, Dirk, whoever, or Philly, even Philly. Philly be having a unique flow, and it's like they music don't sound like the cliche boom 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 boom. I kill her out. How about that pat? And then how you gonna speak on my man but you dead? And run up with shotties and leave a head break. Like it was just basic. It was that kind. It was that kind of joint. Like just some basic drill shit talking about having mad money and running up on ops and this and that man. So, you know, let me tell you about me. I be hanging around people all the time, people of any caliber. And sometimes I end up finding myself wrapped in with people of a certain nature that I'm like, okay, I know for a damn fact I don't be involved with none of this shit. So how did I end up meeting a person like you? I have no idea. It just happens. As I'm, you know what I'm saying, as I go on with my encounter with this person, I'm just thinking about all the things that I'm thinking about, and we're just rolling up weed, and we're about to shoot the music video, yada yada. And so the dude who ends up coming to shoot the video pulls up, and we take photos, we flick up, we shoot the first music video inside the house. We smoking, we got all the blunts roll, like mad blunts roll, yada yada, whatever. So so we just chilling, really. Like we're just chilling, going about our time. And come for the second music video, we come out, we go outside for it. Imagine this dude's trying to like he's trying to fit the entire persona. He's trying to fit the I get bands, I be getting money and spending it. You know what I'm saying? And I be head tapping your man with big ass pump shotties, AKs, and Dracos. You hopping out the car busting with. You feel me? So again, while I'm hearing this nigga lyrics and all the things he's talking about, and like what he's talking about, I'm thinking like, okay, so like you if that's what you're saying in your songs and you're putting that out and that's what like you're portraying to people, you must really be about that shit. Granted, I already know people and I already know that they be bluffing and faking, but like when I have that thought in my head that like, okay, yeah, like you bluffing, I be trying to see how far you really be taking the shit. Like I be wanting to see it. So like this whole time, like I'm sitting here thinking about like, okay, yeah, the first thing that I could like really think about, all I can think about is like, okay, you talk about sliding on niggas. Where your pipe at, bro? You don't got no strap. You don't got no gun. You don't got no nothing on you. You don't got nothing on your body. Not even like me for example. I'm not again. I feel like I have to say this because like I know so much about it and I be involved with the culture and the people around it, but like I know the type of shit that come with. So I don't even want no parts. I just happen to meet people who be wrapped up in shit. So like because like I'll know you on some sudden shit and I didn't know that you were involved with shit like this, I'll keep my distance once I do find out that like, okay, you doubt some of the shit you talk about. So it's like I keep my distance with certain things. And like that's just what I was gauging with this person before shit popped off. So I'm really trying to figure out like if you pump faking or not. And like, yeah, I'm just like, yo, you this nigga don't got no pipe, no pole, no nothing, no type of firearm, no, like I was saying, I got a big ass knife. I don't be for none of the I be out here really doing this shit. But let me tell you, I got a big ass blade for to defend myself. If anybody thinks that they about to run up on me, I have something to defend myself. I'm not gonna be showing it off, talking about how I be running up on niggas and carving them out and stabbing them to death and shit. Cause I'm not like that. Just because I got a big ass blade don't mean I'm gonna go around portraying that I am like that. I just have it for self defense. But like, not even something like that. Like, you don't got no blade, no nothing, no nothing but your hands on you. You don't got you just got your body on you. Like, so that's what would sit there and make me think like, okay, like, yeah, I think you pump faking. And I even talked about it with my friend, and he told me he was like, yeah, he not really about it. So then it's like, okay, now I know like I'm getting from an external source that you're not really about it. What what are you trying to do here? And the overall conclusion that I got is that this is his grift to make money. He as a white boy realized he could piggyback off of gang culture by making decent enough lyrics portraying to a certain audience that it's gonna get him a lot of traction from as if he was doing this. But that audience, I think he like white people just don't understand that audience isn't just show like how it is for media. Like just because it's very different hearing I'm gonna run up on you and shoot you in the head and leave your brains on the seat with a pump than it is in fucking real life. Like niggas be thinking what it is in a song is it must be cakewalk in real life. Like real life and music and media are two different things. So he in his mind thinking, okay, this is just an easy segue to get me money, is saying shit that he don't know happens in real life and he's never experienced. Cause if he did, I feel like he definitely wouldn't be doing the shit. Like anybody who understands that wouldn't be doing it. Simple as that. And he's just one of those people in that anybody's. who don't understand it. But he yeah, we we go outside, we go to shoot the second video, and like we in my neighborhood. So like at this point I see that like cuz like when we go downstairs, I'm like at first when he said he was going to shoot the video outside, I'm thinking he was going to do it in front of Aiden's house. And I'm like, honestly, I don't really care too much because this your man's crib. This where he live at. This is the people that know him. But where they do it at like this electrical box in between the houses. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not trying to be in this music video. Cause like I got all these people around me who know me. I be sitting outside with my lizard every day. I be saying hello, holding the door open for this old man who got a fucked up leg. He be taking mad long to walk on his cane, but I be doing shit like holding the door. Like I'm nice to these people. These people know me. This is my community. They don't know me, but like I conversate enough with them for them to have a good perspective on me. So it's like I'm not trying to fuck my perspective up because these niggas see me in a video or like see me partaking in a music video where lyrics are pertaining to like killing niggas and killing people's kids and brothers and sisters and talking about all this like vulgar violent shit. And like I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older. I'm not gonna lie, I do be feeling like Unc for real. But I don't know if it's just simply just because I'm getting older, but I look at that shit, I'm like, nah, bro, I gotta keep that away from like who I am as a person, cause like I only want good shit to come from me. I know eventually in the future I'm gonna want kids and a community of my own, a house with other people in their house, living amongst each other, with their kids running outside, running around with my kids, and we just a community. So it's like I just think about it in a different way, and I just be looking at shit like that and think like, yeah, I don't want my being attached to this. I don't want my awareness to be attached to this because when people are then aware of the fact that like, okay, you're hanging around people who are killing people because that's what they're gonna think when they hear lyrics about you killing people. So then they're gonna look at me and think like, okay, you, we, 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 we probably wouldn't want you around either. Or like we're just gonna talk to you less. We're just gonna engage with you less. We're gonna interact with you less. We're no longer gonna have the perspective that we had on you before. And we're gonna keep our distance, as I mentioned in the beginning, because other people don't want that around them either. And that's just what it is, simply. If you're a good person, you're not gonna want unwanted or bad shit around you because you'll realize how good your peace and the good that you receive is, that getting mixed up with any bad is going to ruin that. And it's going to make you think and dwell on the fact that, like, damn, I miss when life was good. So we, I tell my man, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to step out the music. Like, I'm cool. I just like this. I live here, nigga. This my neighborhood. Like, I'm not about to be doing no ignorant shit in front of these people who I know. It's just as simple as that. So as we shooting the music video, I'm chatting with the cameraman, who's shooting this shit, and like just asking him questions about this shit. Like, cause I'm curious. Like at this point, if I'm not gonna be in the video, I want to know about what you're doing. Like, I want to do something. I'm not about to be sitting here watching you niggas turn up, and just me sitting there. And if I did, I would. But again, I want to actually be involved with something, or I'm gonna spend my time. Like, if I don't see this as worth it, I'm gonna do it my time that is worth it. And so I was just like, fuck it, I'm about to just start talking to this nigga, see what to do. Like, ask him what he's doing. And he was telling me about what he was doing, how he was setting up the mic and the camera, and he was twirling the fuck. He was twirling the microphone around the stand. And I guess he had lost, like, he was missing a screw to hold it. So he asked me, he was like, yo, bro, you think you can hold this for me? I was like, yeah, bro, I got you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not doing nothing, bro, I got you. We can get this shit over with. Y'all can get the fuck up off of away from my house with this shit. So we doing the music video and we shooting whatever. The first one, that we do, I noticed that, like, again, you can tell he was posing. He wasn't about what he was rapping about. Was because like he was very quiet. Like he was very just like just vibing. It looked like he was literally just vibing to a song in the club that he didn't know the lyrics to. And so I'm looking at this dude thinking in my head like, yo, you need to sing your lyrics more. Like if you like shit, I don't know about y'all, but when I like a song enough, I remember the lyrics. Any song that pops in your head and you're just it's like I know, like I know how I get. So I know people love music because I love music, and so if you if you like I don't know, I feel like if you bout the shit that you talk about, you would be able to, and you're a rapper. So like in order to be a rapper, you have to love rapping. So if you can't remember your own song enough to sing the lyrics, then like what are we doing? And that's just what I was thinking in my head because he wasn't singing no lyrics. But I ain't saying I was gonna say I was gonna let him do his thing because again I don't know this nigga, nor do I want to get involved with you. So I'm gonna just let you do your thing. I don't care if you fucking up because that's like I don't got nothing to do with me. But after we start to do the second one, before we started, the dude was like, who was doing the video, the dude who was doing the video was like, more energy this time, more energy. He was like, and I like because like I felt like he was also thinking what I was thinking. Like we were kind of on the same wavelength with it, like hearing like what these niggas is talking about. And mind you, too, these niggas know each other. Like I guess they know each other from school and stuff. Like the cameraman was talking to the bull and was like saying like, oh yeah, I was reading the comments and this that the third and like talking about like being in school with it. So I'm like, oh, okay, like y'all niggas know each other. Like this is low key a hookup. So I'm like, I'm thinking in my head like, okay, he must know dude enough to be thinking you gotta show you really about that if you about that, because I don't think you about that. The same way I was thinking that. And he was like, yeah, more energy. And I took that and hitched on. I'm like, yeah, bro, you gotta sing your lyrics more. I'm not gonna lie. And he was like, the cameraman was like, yeah, yeah, bro, I peeped that. You definitely do. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, we're on the same wavelength. Cause like, mind you, that's the only other brother there. The other two boys, they're like, they're white. So it's like, yeah, it's always the white people. I'm not gonna say too much on that, but it's always the white people. But as the dude is taking the second take and he's singing his lyrics and he's going in yada yada, this nigga walk up on him. He's like, hey, he said the dude name. He was like you know how niggas will say your name is, you know what I'm saying? Is that is that Daryl? Hey yo, Daryl, what's up? Daryl, come here. Daryl, come here. I want to talk to you, Daryl. Come on, come here. Like you know what that means. You know what them is keywords. When a nigga is trying to telling you, come on, let's have a chat. Let me talk to you nice. You know that nigga not about to talk to you nice. So as this, cause like he's walking up, and the bull, he look at him, and he started to post up like he about to square off with him. And the dude was about to square off, and then he whipped out a knife on him. He pulled that joint up. He said, "Yeah, nigga, what's up?" He's like, "All that shit you was talking on dead dogs. Yeah, what's up?" And like that nigga took off. So once he saw that knife, he dropped his guard, turned around, and just bolted. Like, man, this nigga kind of big, so he's not even running fast. Like, I'm gonna say that comment for later. But his shoes flip off, like they come kicking off his feet like he a fucking Looney Tunes character or something. Like that shit was so fucking funny. But like I'm looking at the dude hawking him down, and like he run around my building. Mind you, there's mad people outside watching what's happening. And like I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, this is exactly what I didn't want to be associated with. So I'm like, let me get my ass in the crib for a police pull up. Because like that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like this nigga like I'm thinking this nigga said something about these niggas that made him so mad that he want to leave you blood stained red on the floor with a knife, nigga. Like he don't care what it is he got in his possession by any means. Like when a nigga is ready to kill you with like a knife or their bare hands or any other object that's not a weapon designed to kill, such as a gun, because it's easy to say I want to kill someone with a gun. They were designed to kill people. So if the easiest way to kill someone and to execute them is by killing them with a gun, that's the quickest way someone will die. But if you're so angry that you just want them dead by any means, it don't gotta be the quickest. You just want to get at that nigga. That is crazy. And I'd be running for my life too. But I don't be faking my pump, so it's like I don't really got to. But the dude was running around and like I'm seeing him walk around and I just see the look on this nigga face. This nigga looks scared as shit. Like this nigga looks scared. And the dude with the knife is still walking him down. And he look at me. And I just look at that nigga and I said, I don't know that nigga. And he just said, thank you, and walked away. And it kept walking to follow the other bull. I just laugh at myself at that shit because I'm like, yo, like I don't know if it's just because like he was also another brother, but like I don't know, I just felt like he just had he had like a bias to at least like in my mind the way I think about it is even if the nigga uh was talking about whatever he was talking about, he didn't even give him the chance to like throw up the ones before he decided to pull out the knife. Like, cause like me, I feel like I beat a nigga ass first before I take my weapon out and immediately use it. I'll take my weapon out if I'm getting my ass beat, cause now it's like, all right, nigga, you're not about to just beat on me, regardless if it's a fight. I don't care. Like at the end of the day, in this world, niggas don't give a fuck. If they don't care enough to pull a gun out in the beginning of the fight and shoot you with it when you're about to fight, or pull a knife out, then I feel like it doesn't matter which way it goes. So it's just don't lose. So like he didn't even give him the opportunity of anything. He just instantly was like, yeah, your side, you know, speak. I'm about to judge. But when he looked at me, he I feel like he thought simply because he saw a black skin that like, okay, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Or like he was just more willing to take what I had to say. And when I said I don't know that nigga, I mean truthfully, I didn't know that nigga. But when I said I don't know that nigga, I feel like in his mind that was code for like, okay, yeah, you straight. Like you don't got nothing to do with this, and you know what I'm saying. You really is just just a black man. And being a black man, he's not going or a black kid because he's not even really a black man for real. These niggas is probably like in school. But like being another black person, he's like, okay, I'm not going I'm not gonna go off on this other person just because I'm mad or like whatever it was he was thinking to let me go. Enough so to say thank you for me, yeah, because again too, I think also it's like I just didn't try to stop him. I let him do his thing. Like shit, you after that nigga, not me. You saw where he went. You don't gotta look at me, and I don't know him, so you can just keep on going to get him. And I think he was just saying thank you for that in that aspect that like I had no involvement. I was not another obstacle or like threat to him the way that the dude he was chasing with the knife was. But yeah, I'm surprised. What I was saying before when I said let me hold my comment. I don't think the kid really wanted to like because again in the beginning I thought Bull was about to just get stabbed up because like I don't know just experiencing and seeing shit. That's just what I think the worst is gonna happen. And if it doesn't happen, it's like, oh well. But if it does happen, it's like, okay, I was prepared for it to happen because this is what I thought was gonna happen. And so like I'm expecting police to come, and that's why I went in the crib so quick because in my mind I'm thinking, oh, somebody about to get die or get hurt, and I'm thinking this nigga was about to be laid up in the grass or some bleeding out, like, cause he was calling. Well, I'm gonna jump. I usually jump around. Well, I don't jump around, but I want to stop jumping around. Nonetheless, um, he was on the phone with the other bull, asking him to let him in the building, and like he was like knocking on he was like knocking on his door and calling him, asking him to let him in. And like I'm on the phone with him at the same time that the other dude's on the phone with him, and I'm like, don't let that nigga in your crib. You gonna if you gonna bring in some shit that you don't want attached to you. So I'm like, don't let that nigga in his crib, bro. He's the one that's speaking on people's dads and dissing and talking about killing and being about that. Let him handle that. Don't throw yourself in his way because he can't handle what he brought upon himself. So I'm like, at first when he was like, bro, the dude is calling me, bro. The dude is calling me. I said, shit, bro, you better pick up. He might be dying. Like that's just how I thought of it. Like I'm thinking like he calling you because this nigga about he's bleeding out and he needs someone to call the ambulance and his first thought was to call you. So like that's what I'm thinking because that's how a situation like that would probably play out. But the reason why I didn't after a while is I felt like again these niggas middle schoolers they're not really ready to go to jail. Like they're not really ready to kill a nigga. They're not really ready to do none of the shit that they be talking about or want to get into. So it's like I felt like it was just to scare him because eventually I guess the dude left. Um and yeah, like nothing really crazy happened. And like this nigga, the other dude I was on the phone with my friend, he was tweaking out. He was just like he's tweaking. I'm letting this nigga know like bro, you're good, bro. Just stay in the crib, you're good. Like don't let him in. You're straight. As long as you don't really know the dude too much and you don't be involving yourself in the shit that he be doing, bro, you're straight. And he was just, I can't do this, bro. I didn't know that this was like you brought me into this talking to the other dude. You brought me into this. I didn't want nothing that comes with this. I didn't want nothing that you come with. Like, you have to go, bro. You have to go. And this and the third, I'm just like, bro, chill, bro. Like, he was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't want none of this. And then like he was apologizing. I'm like, bro, don't say sorry to me. Say sorry to yourself. Like, I'm cool. You don't gotta you do nothing to me. Like, I'm chill. Like, like at that same aspect, I was prepared for something to pop off. Cause like in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, if you really bout that like this, you must have niggas actively looking for you. Cause when you're dissing on other people, that like in that aspect, in that street culture, then there's gonna be people who are looking for you. Like, oh, you talking shit? Yeah, you're the nigga that said this about my peoples. You thought I was gonna forget that shit? Like that's what niggas is on. So like when niggas remember your face and shit that you're saying, they're going to put a mental want bounty on your head for whenever they see you to claim that shit for the dopamine of saying, yeah, yeah, nigga, that's what I thought. So it's like I like in my head, I was gonna come to the conclusion that he wasn't really about that by nothing happening. But I guess the way this played out too is just another way of saying that he's not about that. Cause like again, if I had even something such as a big blade and I'm talking like that, I'm gonna at least carry it on me at all times if I know people are gonna want to harm me. Because I know eventually, even if someone just wants to fist fight, I know eventually it's gonna get to a point where someone's going to want to get the up on me. They see me winning so much that they're like, yeah, nah, we gotta take different means to take this nigga down. Trying to beat his ass ain't working. So yeah, they were just a bunch of little kids. And when the cops didn't pull up, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm straight. Like, we good. I go outside, I go to the store, I go back to enjoying the sunniness and the niceness outside. I was just chilling. But I don't know. I feel the need to talk about it because like I've already told so many people, but it's just like it was just so funny. Like the way that whole shit played out. Cause it's like the whole time I'm thinking like where I live at, there is no games. Like I don't care. There's no nothing. There's no real nothing out here. Like and I hate when it's like a place. that doesn't have nothing going on, and niggas want to bring shit to it. It's like, oh yeah, like we this and we that. It's like, dog, we in the middle of white the poor white town. Like, ain't shit going on here. Y'all just see free area and decide to do your little thing over in that. It's like the kids taking the sandbox to play because the swings are already being used by the older kids. You know you can't go over there on them swings because they gonna push you out real quick. They got access to things that you don't got access to. So you gotta go in your smaller area, the kitty area, and build your own little setup. So yeah, ultimately, I knew that I knew that the bull won on none. He won about none, and evidently him getting ran up on showed that. And I got $20 and some 3 free blunts out of it too. Like some free gas. Like I'm not even trying to smoke gas like that anymore. It's just like it's just I have to say no. But that's a story for another day. Um, and the $20 I got, it's just that's just because I'm good. I've been doing good. The universe is like shit. Let me give you some free money and tell you that yeah, you can deserve it, and not people gonna be around. So, yep. So, yep. Yeah. Huh?